So factoring with decomposition, first step, multiply the x squared coefficient and the number term together. So 2 times 6 equals 12. Now what we need to do is we need to find two factors of 12 that will add up to get positive 7. So I can think of 3 and 4. 3 times 4 equals 12, 3 plus 4 equals 7. Once you've found your two factors, the next thing you need to do is rewrite this equation, but instead of the 7x, we're going to write it as 3x plus 4x. So this equals 2x squared plus 3x plus 4x plus 6. So we haven't changed the value because 3x plus 4x does equal 7x. We haven't changed the value of this equation. The reason why you need to split up the x term is we're going to separate this into two groups and then take out a common factor from each group. And we can't do that if there's only 3 terms. We need 4 terms. So pick your first group and your second group, doesn't matter which you choose. And take out a common factor if there is one. So looking at the first group, 2x squared and 3x. They're both divisible by x, so your common factor from this group is x. Take out the common factor. Then inside the brackets you'll have 2x squared divided by x is just 2x. And 3x divided by x is just 3. Okay, now you're going to write the second group, taking out a common factor. So common factor between positive 4x and positive 6. Common factor, they're both divisible by 2, so a positive 2. So we'll write a positive 2 there. 4x divided by 2 is 2x. And 6 divided by 2 is 3. So your goal is to have the two brackets contain the same thing, which we've got. Both brackets contain 2x plus 3. The reason why you want this is now you have two groups, and each group is being multiplied by 2x plus 3. So these two groups have a common factor of 2x plus 3, and you can take that common factor out. So if you take out the common factor of 2x plus 3, what have you got left? This first term, x times 2x plus 3 divided by 2x plus 3. The 2x plus 3's cancel out and you've got just x. Second term, 2 times 2x plus 3 divided by 2x plus 3. You've only got the 2 left over, so x plus 2. And now you factor it, so it's 2x plus 3 times x plus 2. If you had solved this with algebra tiles, you would have started with your 2x squared tiles, your 7x tiles, and your 6 1s tiles, and you would have had to play around with them until you got a rectangle. So if I put 3x tiles here, 4x tiles here, and 6 1s tiles there. There, that makes a complete rectangle using all of the tiles. Length of one side is x plus 1, 2, 3, so 2x plus 3. Length of the other side is x plus 1 plus 2, so x plus 2. You would have gotten the same result either way. The advantage of decomposition over algebra tiles is, one, this is very methodical step-by-step method, so you don't need to play around and guess and check so much. Two, decomposition works for very big numbers. If you had, for example, 300 here, you could do that with decomposition quite easily. Algebra tiles, not so much. You don't want to be playing with 300 little 1s tiles. Alright, part B. So again, take your x squared coefficient, multiply by your number term. So 5 times 2 equals 10. And then we need to find two factors of 10 that will add up to be 7. So I think of 2 and 5. 2 times 5 equals 10. 2 plus 5 equals 7. Your next step, you rewrite this equation, but instead of your 7x, you write it as 2x plus 5x. So this equals 5x squared plus 2x plus 5x plus 2. Alright, now you're going to separate the terms into two groups. So there's my first group, there's my second group, and try to take out a common factor of each group, if there are any. So your 5x squared plus 2x has a common factor of x. They're both divisible by x. If I take the x out, 5x squared divided by x is just 5x. 2x divided by x is just 2. 5x and a positive 2, they don't have a common factor, so your common factor is really, we can say it's 1 times 5x plus 2. You don't need to write the 1 there, that's optional. Alright, now I have two groups again. X times 5x plus 2 and 1 times 5x plus 2. And they have a common factor of 5x plus 2. So if you take out your common factor, 5x plus 2, what's left inside the next bracket? X times 5x plus 2 divided by 5x plus 2 will just be x, and the other term is a positive 1. So x plus 1. So there's your factored form. Again, if you did it with algebra tiles, you'd end up with the same results eventually, but you might have to shuffle the tiles around quite a bit.